Hello festival goers of the internet, I'm the Festival Finesser, and in today's video, we're going to be diving back into the Lost Lands 2022 lineup. In this video, we are diving even deeper with the day-by-day breakdown, so if you guys are interested and curious in who I am most excited to see, and the artists that I recommend you definitely not miss each day, keep it locked like your motherfucking front door, because we're getting into it all after the intro. Can I get it?
Festival Finesser.
Finesse gang, Lost Lands fam, can I get a yer? What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. For those who are new here and don't know me, what's good? I'm the Festival Finesser. I'm a videographer and content creator both here on YouTube and Instagram. This is my channel that revolves around music festivals and live music going experiences with a focus and concentration on dubstep and rhythm. We're going to cut the intro right there. If you're new here, think about subscribing. And if you're going to Lost Lands, I have a bunch of content on the channel since 2018, even 2017, if you really want to dig, that is on here that just gives you a whole inside look at what the festival is like from start to finish. It's not cinematic, it's not artsy, it's not an after movie, it is raw, organic, you know, like you're really there, content in the crowd, GA, no VIP, it's raw as fuck, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. And I also have tips on this channel for camping and just general festival tips, hacks, advice. I have a whole playlist on the channel, and the whole goal of this channel is to make sure that I can help you guys have the best festival going experience possible. That's what I was trying to say. So with all of that being said, I think it's about time we dive into this video, and this is one I've never done before. I haven't done a day-by-day lineup breakdown, I don't think, ever on the channel, and the reason I wanted to do this is kind of because I feel like I've been slacking on YouTube. I've been putting a lot of time on Instagram because I've been making a good amount of money on Instagram. I'm seeing a lot of growth, and you know, Instagram is just kind of popping right now apparently in comparison to YouTube, so I'm gonna keep growing and hopefully I can get some of those new followers to come subscribe over here. So Lost Lands is always a big one, so I thought we could just kind of squeeze in another video and not do a review per se. We've already done that. If you guys haven't seen the review, it is very in-depth. It is 2 parts, tier 1 and tier 2, broken down by genre, and I really kind of, you know, break down the vibe, what you can expect, and it's very in-depth. This is going to be more conversational. I'm not going to be highlighting every artist. I'm going to be talking about the artists that I like, the artists that I know, and the artists that I would kind of recommend. So yeah, I will throw the lineup up here as usual, but again, keep in mind I'm not going to be highlighting every artist. So what's interesting about this year for year 5 is that we actually have music on the early arrival days outside of the pre-party, I'm pretty sure. The pre-party always has the massive back-to-back, and pretty much, you know, a whole bunch of artists going back-to-back for several hours. And when I saw this, I was like, damn, imagine getting booked for Lost Lands and only getting to play for like a fraction of the crowd. But then I also thought, it's like, yo, the people that are there are getting like exclusive shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have some crazy artists on Wednesday and Thursday. Let's check these out. Wednesday we have Ahi, Benda, Blurred Vision, Perry Wayne, Uber, Viperactive, Vulcan, VRG, Wales, and Zuba. So I definitely got to shout out Benda, Blurred Vision, Perry Wayne, Uber, Vulcan, Wales, and Zuba. Basically the whole entire lineup is fire, heavy as fuck. The 2 that I'm probably most excited for are Perry Wayne and Wales. They just don't come around that often, and they always fucking throw heavy ass shit. I love so much of their music on SoundCloud, and it's like, those are the SoundCloud artists that like Excision can kind of bring to life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really get to see them on tour and this and that, and it's like, it's definitely going to be a treat, especially in an intimate setting like that. I feel like they're, you know, despite playing on a smaller stage, they're not going to hold back, and it's going to be fucking crazy. You know, Zuba's going to be bringing some rhythm, Benda's going to be bringing some doubles, Blurred Vision's going to be bringing like that trap, kind of like hybrid sound. Wednesday is definitely looking, honestly, like such a vibe. It's going to be rowdy, it's going to be like, I'm honestly happy for Blurred Vision too, honestly. Haven't seen them yet. Saw Perry Wayne last year. I've seen Zuba before. I saw Wales last year. I haven't seen Vulcan, but he's not really on my radar. I only know like 1 or 2 Vulcan tracks. And Uber has kind of been all over the place. He's been doing experimental, he's been doing heavy, and I have seen him recently, and I have been seeing him for a long time. I'm really trying to see these new guys. You will see that. I am like, all of my top 3s are like artists that are going to be playing either really late or really early, relatively. So on Thursday, going into this next, we have more fucking heavy hitters, bro. Right off the bat, we got Artix and we got the homie Point Blank. I'm trying to meet this dude. I'm trying to see this dude. Both of them, honestly. Artix and Point Blank showed mad love for my clips of Forbidden Kingdom, and it would be cool as fuck to get to film them and even get to meet them. And yeah, so we also have Brunch Beats, Felmax, Jaqui. Hell yeah, bro. Same shit, bro. Jaqui has been putting in work. He has also shown mad love, and for that, I gotta show love back and shout him out, and I will definitely be seeing that set on Thursday because I have Wednesday arrival. I do not have Tuesday arrival. And while we're talking about early arrival, I guess I might as well just slip this in here that I'm gonna be having another Finesse Gang meetup at Walmart again. For those who don't know, last year I had a meetup at Walmart for anyone that was kind of traveling solo or didn't really have a big squad, or anyone that just wanted to kind of camp with me and have the comfort of like knowing someone that knows how to camp with them in their squad. Meet me at Walmart between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. the Walmart in Heath, Ohio on Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then around 11 p.m. we'll be leaving to the venue to be all set up and get ready for the day. We have Wednesday, Thursday, and the day starts on Friday. We also have the pre-party on Thursday, which is the B to B to B to B to B to B. Whoever, I don't even know, it could be more B's and twos. These pre-party days, Wednesday and Thursday, are looking prime, and we get some really kind of like exclusive acts. Artix, Point Blank, Jaquee, Perry Wayne, Wales, Blurred Vision. Like, I'm hyped on all of those acts. So now let's dive into Friday here. The first artist I would probably mention is Bernzekiel, someone I've been fucking with on social media, and someone who's been showing a lot of love back. I started following him at like 5,000 subscribers off one of the Subsidy releases, and the song I heard had my jaw to the floor, and I was like, who the fuck is this dude? He makes such good music. He has a recent remix that just came out for Excision and Sullivan King. Like, this shit is crazy. So he's definitely going to bring the heavy, I know. COD Dubs, Chop, crazy shit. Y'all fucking know. 3 decks, 4 decks, active hands. That's going to be crazy. Decimate, more heavy, kind of like rhythm vibes. Excision, 2-hour set. Focus, more heavy. Philly native, that's the homie. Freaky, another kind of like heavy trap hybrid. Jandy, I would definitely check out. Bouncy rhythm vibes, I would imagine. But I don't think I've actually seen a Jandy set, so I'm not too familiar with. But there's a bunch of Jandy tracks that I fuck with on SoundCloud, and for that, I feel like it would kind of match that energy. Jansen I fuck with, but I probably, again, wouldn't see him at a festival like this because there's too many other options for me to just kind of go to something I like as opposed to something I love. You know what I'm saying? I like Jansen, but I love, you know, like Jekyll and Hyde. That's the next one I heard, Jekyll and Hyde, and I really fuck with Jekyll and Hyde. Just that distorted, stompy, dark. You know, it's like almost kind of chill, but it's also heavy. It's I don't know. It's really fucking cool. I really fuck with it, and it just always hits different for me, man. Like I said, it's not mosh pit heavy, but it's just different, bro. I don't know, and for that I fuck with it. Next up, we have 2 major fucking homies, bro. We have Cliptic and Lays, 2 homies that have been supporting me and this project fucking since probably like 2019 or late 2018, and I've got to meet them, got to know them, and now they are really good friends of mine in the scene and even outside of the scene, you know? So yeah, Cliptic and Lays, heavy as fuck, those are the homies. Ray Volpe, definitely gotta check him out, bro. I saw him at Big Dub, but between all the filming and being back to it, I feel like I didn't really experience the set, so it's gonna be cool to see him on a major. I hope I get to see him. It doesn't seem like there's too many artists that would really kind of conflict. After Ray Volpe, Riot 10, heavy as fuck. Resurrect, bro. He is probably my number 2 artist that I'm trying to see. He just, like, I don't know, dude. I've been fucking with him for so long, and then I got to meet him, and again, he's just one of those people, like, to put a face to the name. He's so humble, so down to earth, very chill. He's hardworking. I fucking love his music. Case closed, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I've never seen him, and it's gonna be dope to get to see him on a fucking stage like Lost Lands. Space Laces, definitely gotta pay respect, but I don't know if I would see Space Laces, mainly because like there's a lot of bass house, and I feel like I could see something heavier. I thought I was gonna be getting a crazy Space Laces set, but it was like half crazy Space Laces and then half Space House. Not bass house, Space House. Space Laces, bass house. You know what I'm saying? Stone Level, probably my next artist, number 3 that I'm trying to see for sure on day 1. And again, got to see him at Big Dub, got to chill with him, talk to him. Super fucking talented dude, very creative with his doubles and his mixing. It's just high energy. His deliveries always kind of keep you on your toes. And that fucking Stone Level sound, man, it's crunchy, but it's swingy. It's got like some, I don't even know, like, it's just, I don't even know, man. But y'all fucking know that Stone Level sound when you hear it. And that's that. Sudden Death, another just kind of like given. That's an obvious one. Same thing with Wooly right underneath him. That's an obvious one. A bigger artist. But both those artists I would probably check out, even though I said I'm tired of, you know, like, you know, the big dogs, the regulars. Those are 2 artists that I would definitely see because I know they're going to throw the fuck down, and I know it's going to be heavy as fuck. Are there any other artists that I missed on here? Oh, Vastiv, of course, another homie who has been fucking killing it. Don't sleep on him, guys. I'm telling you, he's a super talented producer, DJ, and vocalist. He does all of his vocals, and he does a lot of features and shit, and he's going to be, you know, like a mini Sullivan King. I'm telling you. He has that rock-infused kind of sound, and it's going to be fucking crazy. So big ups to the homie Sam. And I think that wraps up the Friday lineup. So let's run through it real quick. And without trying too hard, I'm going to spit off the artists I would definitely want to try and see. And then I think you guys would also like if you're into the heavy stuff. Here we go. Burnzekiel, Ka Dubs, Decimate, Excision 2 Hour Set, Focus, Freaky, Jekyll and Hyde, Cliptic, Lays, Muerte, Ray Volpe, Riot 10, Resurrects, Space Laces, Stoned Level, Sudden Death, Swarm. I should have shouted him out in the beginning. Vastiv and Wooly. So that is Friday. Lots of heavy. Not too many conflicts. Doesn't look like. All right, Saturday. Here we go. First artist that stands out to me is Ace Aura, not because of his music. I mean, I like his music, but it's not the music you would expect me to like. It's melodic, it's more chill, but he does the melodic shit in a way I've never seen anybody do it. And for that, I always gotta shout him out. And I've got to meet him, and he's a fucking cool-ass dude. Same kind of thing, just I fuck with his energy, his vibe, very humble. If you guys are into the melodic shit, even if you're not, bro, check him out, because he, like I said, he's different. And he may make you gain like an appreciation for melodic dub, because he definitely did for me. ATLiens, more weird, kind of, you know, mix of like weird and heavy, but more so on the weird side. Barely Alive, a dubstep staple. BTSM, a little bit of everything. They're going to be probably one of the headliners or closers, I would imagine, definitely later in the day. Calcium, that bouncy, kind of like almost squeaky. I fucking love Calcium. It's just his energy. It's very bouncy. It's very fun, very high energy. And, you know, I'm definitely trying to see Calcium at Lost Lands for sure. Drink Your Water. If you guys are into the weird shit, definitely check out this set. This was against someone that I showed mad support and love to me as a person and my channel and my project. And for that, I gotta show support back. And, you know, I'd love to be there. I'd love to film. I'm not sure if it's gonna line up, but, you know, I'm here to work. So if you need that film, Kevin, let me know. Definitely Gom, bro. I've been fucking with Gom for a minute. He's not so much heavy. He has a really kind of like cool, weird, fun sound. It's definitely more on the trap side. It's kind of weird, but I really fuck with it. It's very unique for me, in my opinion. Heritage, same kind of thing, man. It falls into that Gom category. It's a little bit of everything, a little bit of heavy, a little bit of weird, but very fun, very vibey, and just some a little bit different. Next, we got the boy Hesh. Y'all fucking know Burner Posse. I've been fucking with Hesh forever. Since 2017, 2016, whenever the fuck Hesh came up, I was there, and I fucking have been a fan of him for a long time, bro. So next up we have Hole, another one, bro. It's probably one of the acts I'm most excited for on Saturday, just because he's just such a fun set. He is an awesome incorporation of distorted, heavy, and rhythm. There's a lot more rhythm than I was expecting, and you definitely get that whole distorted sound. Yeah, man, I fucking love a Hole set, honestly. Knife Party, that's definitely not a usual suspect. That's like a fucking treat, honestly. Same thing with Cone Sound if you're into the DMB. Company, another heavy hitter. Someone who is like definitely, he's like on the rise of being in that like Sullivan King, Kaiwachi, Wooly category with Excision. I feel like he's a little bit on like lower on the scale of like the Excision homies, but he's definitely working his way up there. Heavy ass sets, crunchy sounds, and he, you know, a lot of doubles too. I always gotta shout out my DJs who double, because I'm definitely here for the active hands as opposed to just playing one song and dancing and just sitting into the next one. Like, respectfully, almost anybody can do that, but it takes a little bit more skill and just like technicality to double and play two songs at once and just understand, like, you know, the highs and the lows and the knobs and all that shit. So yeah, Leotrix, another big one on here for me. The thing about Leotrix is like you get a little bit of everything, and again, I feel like a festival like this, I would rather be thrown into the heavy, crazy mosh pit kind of shit as opposed to like a little bit of the mosh pit, a little bit of the rhythm, a little bit of the jumpy shit, a little bit of the melodic, a little bit of the future. That's what we're gonna get with Leotrix. I need to be in the sauce, mosh pit shit 24. Like that, you know what I'm trying to say. Going hard all fucking day, no breaks. No melodic shit, no soft shit, mosh pit, heavy craziness for an hour straight, all day. Alright. Next up, this next one right here, bro, this is probably my number one set that I'm trying to see on day 2. It's the boys Louis J, and last year I saw them at the sound camps, and I put my boy on, and he was like, yo, Louis fucking J was sick. Saw them at Paradise Blue, and I was like, yo, Louis fucking J is sick. Got to meet them, and they just always fucking throw down. They have this really awesome, like, heavy dubstep, but, like, hard trap hybrid, just infusion in their sound, and it's like, I can't tell if it's dubstep, I can't tell if it's trap, but it's heavy as fuck, and I like it. So, yeah, those are fucking two cool-ass dudes, and they've been fucking killing it, and they're gonna keep killing it. Because, like, they're just going to keep, I'm telling you, bro, as they get bigger, like, they're going to be, like, a top name in dubstep. LS Dream, someone I'm also definitely would be interested in checking out. But, you know, I feel like, you know, with all the heaviness that is there, I'm not going to be so interested in something like LS Dream. But I do really fuck with LS Dream status. They are a fucking journey. They are an experience. And it's something that you can't just kind of watch. You have to, like I said, experience. Go into the crowd, go fucking mad close, and just feel the bass, experience the visuals, and don't just kind of be it back from the far watching. Get in that shit if you're seeing LS Dream. Sisto, more kind of rhythm shit, that crunchy. I don't even know what you're going to get with Sisto. He might give you a little bit of everything. But I would hope for Lawson it's going to be heavy, bouncy shit. Next we have the man Subtronics. Don't gotta say anything about him. He's been fucking doing his thing for the last 2 years, 3 years or so. But he's been doing his thing way before that. I know that. But he has been like top dog for the last like 2 or 3 years, it seems like. At least since 2018. Like he fucking took off. And then last on here we have Virtual Riot, like I said. Virtual Riot and Leo Tricks, I put them in the same category. I call Leo Tricks the young Virtual Riot. Just a little bit of everything and very diverse. I feel like y'all kind of know that already. I always fucking say that when I mention Virtual Riot. And then Yuki. A little bit of heavy, a little bit of weird, more so on the weird side, but definitely can get heavy as well. So now running through Saturday here, the artists that stand out to me the most that I would want to check out: Barely Alive, BTSM, Calcium, Drink Your Water, honestly, Gom, Heritage, Hesh, Hole, Company, Leo Tricks, Louis J for sure, maybe LS Dream, Sisto, Subtronics, Virtual Riot, and Yuki. And those are all the artists that kind of stand out. As I mentioned, there's a couple artists that also stand out, but like if I was making my lineup, those are probably the artists that I would pick off rip. Last day on here, Sunday, we're gonna breeze through this again. We have first artist that stands out is Bear Grylls. And then we have Diesel. Honestly stands out just because like he's fun. He's a fucking icon. You know what I'm saying? Like he might not be an icon in dubstep, but he has definitely kind of like earned his spot and showed us that like he's not just doing this for fun or like for attention or for money. He's doing it because he fucking really likes this shit. You know, for that, salute, bro. And I tell people that aren't into EDM, like, yeah, I saw Shaquille O'Neal DJ the other day at a festival. Like, what the fuck? Like, so yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's fucking crazy. Like, even my parents can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw Shaquille O'Neal DJ at Lost Lands. They would fucking know what I was talking about. My boy Morphic, bro. Holy shit, bro. Like, this is another one. If you guys are into that kind of like COD dubs type of mixing, you're gonna fuck with my boy Morphic, bro. He's just so many doubles, so many triples, so much high energy, and his production just keeps getting better and better. And he has such a crazy following already for such a young kid. And you know, I know the tribe is gonna be out there, and no matter what time, and it's gonna be low key packed out, I would imagine. So that's gonna be crazy, and I'm really excited to see what Morphic's gonna do on a Lost Land stage. Next up, we have Eptic, another one that stands out to me for sure. Extrusion back-to-back Sullivan King, that's going to be insane. Infect, probably another highlight on day 3. Infect has not played Lost Lands, I don't think. And he's been trying to. We've all been trying to see him, and I think this is going to be the year we can make it happen. Just real OG rhythm shit, honestly. Keys and Crates, that's really fucking cool, honestly. Some OGs. Murata, bro. Whose idea was it to put Murata on day 3 when we were going to be tired and beaten up as fuck? That should have been a day 1 set. But we'll have something to look forward to for sure on day 3. And I know where I'll be exerting most of my energy probably. We have Meal Prep, which I'm definitely going to try and check out. I missed it last year, but it's a house alias for Sullivan King and Kaiwachi together as a house duo. So definitely going to be a vibe, definitely going to be fun, definitely going to be something different. Nazar, someone else I've been trying to see for a long time, bro. I've been fucking with him for a minute, and I have a bunch of his music. His shit just hits so hard, and I feel like his Lost Land set is gonna be crazy. But this next one, bro, this is probably my number 1, bro, for day 3. The homie Odd Prophet. Saw him at Forbidden Kingdom, but it wasn't for the full set. It was for the last like 10 minutes. I got like 2 clips, and I fuck with Odd Prophet, and the fact that he fucks with me and like, you know, has messaged me and reached out to me, I fuck with him even more as a person, as a producer. He's just definitely my kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Heavy mosh pit terror kind of energy, and I haven't got to see enough of him, so that is probably my number 1 set for day 3, along with Murata, along with Nazar as well, and a Morphic for sure. Like, it's going to be a crazy day. And again, I'm liking that there's not so many artists where I'm like having to count on like 3 hands of how many artists I'm trying to see. It's maybe like 2 hands that I can count how many artists I'm trying to see. 8 to 10 artists per day that I'm like definitely trying to see. The heavy hitters, the artists that I've never gotten to see, and the young bucks, you know, the up and comers. And like I said, those are people like Odd Prophet, Nazar, Emorphic, Lays, Cliptic, you know what I'm saying, Leo Tricks, like Stone Level, Vastiv, Zingara. These are all young Muerte, you know, like, where's Versa on here? There is going to be a Versa Best mosh pit of just straight up Versa Best, and it's going to be just a fucking sea of orange. I promise you, it's going to be crazy. But let's get back to the lineup here. I'm getting distracted. So we had Odd Profit. Definitely trying to see, as you can tell. Definitely trying to see Revlo. But again, that's more of like homie support. If there was a conflicting act that was a little bit heavier, I might go and see them. I've seen Revlo a bunch of times, but you know, we transport the homies out here, especially when they're from New York. Stumpy, the Woolly Tech House set. This is going to be a whole fucking vibe. Definitely check it out if you can, and definitely check it out if you're into house. That is going to be a fucking set to not miss. Sizzy, another set not to miss if you're into the rhythm shit. He is very slept on, very young, and another person doesn't come around a lot. And it's dope that Excision really kind of recognizes like the underground as well and knows who's doing it. And then the last two artists I want to talk about on here are Versa and Wad. They're going to be very heavy. I saw Wad last year at the sound camps, and he was fucking crazy. If you guys like Sudden Death, you will definitely like Wad. It's the same kind of sound. It's that dark, stompy, aggressive, but also kind of like very tonal, if that makes sense. I think this lineup is getting to me because I'm like running out of words to talk about these artists. But we made it to the end. So now we're going to go through Sunday and talk about the artists or highlight the artists that stood out to me the most that I'm definitely not trying to miss. We have Bear Grylls, Morphic for sure, Eptic, Excision, back-to-back, Sullivan King, and a Detox set. I gotta give more love to the Detox sets, honestly. Infect, Morada, Meal Prep, not a definite, but definitely a want. Nazar for sure, Odd Profit for sure. Stumpy, Sizzy, Versa, and Wad. That is my breakdown of the 2022 Lost Lands day-by-day breakdown. I apologize again, it was so long, but there's a lot of artists to talk about, a lot of days to cover, and you guys know me, my knowledge of artists is very extensive. I'm going to lock this in right now. There's going to be a Walmart meetup before the festival to make sure you guys can camp next to me and the homies. There's going to be a meetup for merch that is going to happen in the campgrounds, probably at the marketplace, where I'll take you to my campsite to sell you merch, or I'll bring merch to the merch meeting location. And lastly, there will be a giant Finesse Gang meetup in the festival. Hopefully we can find a gap and a nice hour to just chill and meet, hang out, take pics, sell merch, light one up, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Appreciate y'all for watching. I will have merch at the festival if anybody's interested. You can even get it probably, like, by the time this video is made, I could ship it to your house. So you can have Festival Finesse merch to wear at the festival. And I promise, if you're wearing my merch, I'll find you before you find me. I just have a good eye for it. So that was the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a long one. So if you did watch till this point, I want you to drop a comment, Lost Lands for Days, so I know who actually watched till the whole thing and to know that these videos aren't going to waste. Because, like I said, it was a last-minute send. I squeezed it in here before we could go in replacement of a camping video to get you guys talking and to build some hype and to get you guys preparing and, you know, get an idea of who you want to see, who you should see if you're unfamiliar with these artists. If there's any artists that I didn't mention you guys think that I should be checking out, let me know in the comments below. And again, I thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you guys at Lost Lands at the meetups in 2 weeks. Peace out. Love y'all. That was backwards. Oh well.